more straight. Will take some time compared to Alexander Kratov.
Meanwhile, this is Luis Nogueira from Spain, crashing through the forest towards split 1 and working quite hard here, using quite a lot of energy doing this jumping and rushing. Not quite got the physical flow that some of the others have got.
He's a little bit behind already.
Yeah.
Now he's
climbing the big obstacle there.
Wouldn't really need to do that. But he won't lose a lot of time.
Doesn't want to do it too many times at least.
No. Now he's on this small track. I've seen many of the runners using.
Yes, it's this animal track we noticed earlier, isn't it? Using.
Changing to the other animal track here.
Yes. Which is certainly now a runner's track as well.
Cameraman's track.
Cameraman's track and everything, yes. Here he is anyway, coming up to, in this case, control number, where are we?
10.
10, thank you. And taking 3:20 longer than Bertux.
Just behind.
Now we've got someone who is carefully studying the route from 5 to 6. Ana Serralonga Arquez of Spain, who is somewhat down on the fastest time now. We're beginning to get some quite well-known names starting. Annika Rima of Estonia was the next one to start behind Joe Shepherd. That's another very experienced competitor, Estonian there. See how Anna goes. Spain also has steadily developed its strength and organisation as an orienteering nation.
Especially in the men's team, they have really talented runners with Antonio Martinez Perez and Andreu Blanes, showing in many races that they're already now among the top athletes.
I think too it helps them immensely to have a relatively warm spring and can hold events in January, February where some of the elite from all over Europe come along and obviously help the Spanish runners improving there, and also their standard of organisation. I know from years back they've held these 2 or 3 day events and they've been really nice.
Yeah,
lovely prizes.
They still are.
Lovely prizes too, and masses of oranges at the finish and things like that. Great. Anyway, she's not thinking about that sort of thing at the moment. Here she is.
Let's hope so, at least.
Actually, free oranges are very nice to get in an event when you've just come to the finish, but free beer, as I've had in the Czech Republic before, is even better. There she is punching at the split control in 29:40. So 4 minutes 22 down on the current lead, Olausen. That's not too...
Yeah, generally the visibility is very good at this point there, so you just have the right direction out of the control, you shouldn't have any problems.
Yep. And the Norwegian there getting into a quick lead overall ahead of Jakob Kine.
I expect her to set the first good time at almost all of the split times. She seems to be the most competitive runner here in the beginning.
Yep. Good picture from our moving cameraman. He has a hard job to do in this kind of terrain, doesn't he?
Yeah. I think we're again between control 5 and 6 on the way to the first TV control.
Yep. He's been training hard for this, the cameraman, quite clearly. There. New picture of Violeta Feliciano San Juan, who I mentioned just recently, the first of the two Spanish runners, coming towards control 6. Oh, a little bit unsure where she is here.
And it's actually the first time in the course where it's really a green wall hits you. Before on all the controls you could avoid most of the green areas, but here you just have to go through it, and it really slows you down at that point.
Yeah, the visibility has dropped suddenly, hasn't it, here, quite sharply.
Yeah. But
and you can't see the contours, you can't see the landscape to anything like the extent you could earlier.
Yeah, but it's a short control, and you just have to fight through the green, so it's not a very difficult control, but it's really the first time you have to get into this green area.
Yeah. Yes, it's a complete change of technique at this point from more or less anything they've done earlier, isn't it?
Exactly, and it's before you could. Your technique was different because you had a long leg in this hilly area, and then it's something else than just finding the control in the slopes. Then you have to really slow down before you could just run as fast as possible.